Hey everyone, a nice and snappy international fan. We've got 5 contributions today for the FA Cup victory against Palace, 1-0 to the Wolves. Let's go around the world.
This is Chris from Dazzle in Norway, and as regular viewers of this platform will know, when Wolves win, the TAN card is out. Oh, beautiful. The taste of a victory. Now, it's not a victory that's 3 points today, of course, because it was FA Cup. Nonetheless, great to get in the 4th round on a Friday night. It makes a weekend great for everybody, doesn't it? Now, first half, really good performance. I said to my boy, I was watching the game, I said, you know, okay, before we scored, we haven't scored yet, but this is good stuff, isn't it? It's really good stuff. We played some nice football first half. Adama scored a great goal. I was really happy. Now, second half, I thought the first 10 minutes we kind of invited Palace onto us a little bit. I was a bit concerned because it was, in some ways, it mirrored what happened at Brighton, which none of us were particularly satisfied with. I thought we weathered that storm. Palace were always going to have a spell of the game. Actually, you know what? Every team has a spell of the game, don't they? And it wasn't a league game, and you can't get a point from it. They were losing. Not sure about some of the subs. Great to see Catrone again. Morgan came on. Oh, God, we didn't get much time, but you will want to see a little bit more, of course. But it's a clean slate. We give him a chance. I thought man of the match was Ruben Neves. I thought Neves was great today, particularly first half. His range of passing, fantastic. I thought the advanced midfield role suited Moutinho much better. Great to see Dendoncker back. Hey, look, we've won. It's going to be a great weekend now. Well done, Wolves. Really, really happy. It's Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 0.
Amy, Wolverhampton international fan reaction for the cup game against Palace. Fantastic result, through to the next round. I thought we had a really good first half performance. Palace came into it in the second half, but they never really threatened anything. Bit frustrating we didn't score more goals, but we won and we are through, and let's hope for a good cup run.
Hello Dave, fellow Wolves fans. Brian from Thailand. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup after beating Palace 1-0. A bit surprised with the team selection. Nuno went strong, maybe showing his intent earlier on. Maybe he wants to go out and win the competition. First half, all over Palace. Palace never really got a look at it, and we played well. I thought sort of like 7.5 to 8 out of 10 first half. Fabio Silva had a chance, headed over, could have hit the target. Traore cut inside and hit the side net. Semedo went through, brought a save out for the keeper. But then Traore, what a cracker of a goal. Who said he hasn't got a left foot? Connor Cody actually said he didn't realise he had a left foot. He only thought it was standing on. But when it 1-0 up, half time, no danger whatsoever. The second half come out, a bit of the same earlier on, but we just can't get the killer instinct. We get 1-0 up, but we can't get sort of like that killer instinct to kill them off. Neto had a chance, went through, similar to when he scored against Chelsea, but this time he put it wide. From a corner, Fabio headed wide again, and then Adama nutmegged Van Aanholt, put a glorious ball in, then Donker and the keeper, it was a reaction save that went.
Hi everyone, Andy here from Montreux in Switzerland. Solid performance, 1-0. We should have won 3 or 4-0, mind you. Adama was great down the wing, and superb goal that he scored, and on his performance I'm going to give him man of the match. Neto played as well as ever. Ruddy was solid in goal, not that he had anything to deal with. Palace were poor, to be honest, tonight. We should have, as I say, scored 3 or 4 goals tonight. There were at least 2 crosses which, if we'd had Raul, they would have been in the net. And I kind of hope that Cutrone comes on from the start of the next game, because from the moment he came on, he looked like he had a sense of urgency. He looks a bit quick on his feet, and I think he'll work well with Neto and Adama. So we go forwards and on to the next match.
Hey Dave, Wolfman Jeff here. Really briefly about the FA Cup today. Got a chance to mostly watch it because it's in the afternoon here and I'm at work, but did get a chance to see the Traore goal, which means so much. One, first of all, it was a Neves style goal. That was fantastic. His dry spell cleaned that up, and it was a day of total recall because it was so many people coming back. You got to see Dendonka come back from his injury, which I think was the deciding factor. I don't pick him for man of the match, but him being there changed everything. It was also the return of Morgan Gibbs-White and Patrick Cutrone, which I think did well, and that it's good enough to think that when they come back in for the next match, I think they're still going to continue and things are going to flow. Return to form for Semedo. I think he had a fantastic match, and return for, I think, good form for Ruddy. Didn't have as much to do, which was a note to our defense. But when we needed him there, he was there for us. But the biggest return is the return to form from Adama Traore. Obviously, that's the deciding factor. Not completely pleased insofar as we should have had more than one goal. There was a few close chances, so we still got to work on those issues, but we shored up our defense this time, and I'm seeing more things to be excited about. And if Morgan Gibbs-White and Cutrone can produce like they had with us before, and I think they will, I'm feeling so much better than I was a week ago. And again, it doesn't answer all of our issues, but it does answer quite a bit, and it gives us options that we didn't have. So I hope we get more in the transfer window, actually, but that's just me. Happy to have it. We move on to the next round. Come on, you Wolves. This is Wolfman Jeff in the office in Alabama.
Thanks to everyone that's contributed to this one. Loads of great content coming up. So please, can you do me a favour? Hit the bell notifications on for YouTube to full on. You'll never miss an upload, and there's some cool stuff coming up. And until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.